everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. You've reached Chris Loves Lux, and today is another fragrance review. This particular fragrance has been long awaited. When we first saw that it was coming out, it is a remake, I want to say. I don't know if I would call it a flanker, but it is a spinoff from a previous fragrance by this particular brand. So we're going to talk about Apple Brandy on the Rocks from by Killian. This is the box. Y'all know, you've seen this box before. Angel Share came out last year, had this box. So did Roses on Ice. And now they've produced 2 more fragrances in the By Liquors collection. I only purchased the Apple Brandy on the Rocks one, and I was waiting for this one, y'all. So as soon as I found out that it was on Sephora, I went ahead and clicked purchase. Okay, before we get into this though, I want to welcome everyone, my subscribers, my new subscribers, and my yet to be subscribers. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click that button, become a part of the Chris Loves Lux family. Head over to IG and follow me at ChrisLuvsLux. With all that being said, I'm ready to get into this fragrance because I have some thoughts, okay? But let's give it up for the packaging. Killian has done it again. This packaging here, this is exactly like Roses on Ice and Angel's Share, but this one is Apple Brandy on the Rocks. Look at that. This part of the bottle is glass. The top is a light plastic. I don't mind that, because if this was glass and you dropped it and it happened to hit your toe, you won't be pleased. This though is not a weapon, right? This is heavy, this is not. I make sure you do not pick it up like this, because this right here, you'll think it's on like so, and then it will not be. So it clicks closed. I love this packaging, y'all. I just think it's so chic. I am a brandy drinker, so I can appreciate the aesthetic, but I'm ready to talk about the juice. My first impressions. My first impressions when I got this box, it was crushed. Just to let you know, the Sephora box was crushed, and I was scared to open it because I thought maybe this was broken and I would have been pissed, okay? But it wasn't, so all is well. So I'm going to just spray this here because I do have something else on already. And I just sprayed my fingers too. You gotta love the atomizer though, because it's a good atomizer. Okay, so the first thing that you get with this, in my opinion, is the apple, right? So I'm going to read the notes, but I'm going to tell you, for me, I got the apple. It is, and the funny thing is, I get apple, but there is no apple. There's pineapple, but it smells like apple to me, right? It's cardamom, and then there's the bergamot. I get the bergamot. You get this big burst of citrus, right? And at first I was like, oh my God, another citrus, right? And it immediately made me think it's going to lean masculine, because when I sprayed it, I was kind of like, and I sprayed it in the box first, because I was testing out another fragrance and I didn't want to put it on my skin. So I sprayed it in the box. I said, this smells masculine, but we're going to wait. And so I actually wore it twice since I got it. And the top notes are, like I said, pineapple, cardamom, and bergamot. The middle notes are rum, vanilla, and moss. The base note is cedar and ambroxan. And even now, as I let it dry down on my little card, you do smell the rum and the vanilla. You have a little greenness in there. I don't like green like that. It has to be done a specific way. You get green in here, and then the cedar will come eventually, and that's it, right? I don't have the original Apple Brandy fragrance from by Killian. From my understanding, it is extremely sweet, right? I mean, like really, really sweet and really boozy, right? Almost probably too boozy for most people. This is not that boozy, in my opinion. In my opinion, Angel Share is more boozy. I love Angel Share. It was a love at first sniff for me. It took me right to the cognac. I love wearing it, and I got it in the winter. I mean, I wore it for my birthday. I loved it. I created great memories with that fragrance. I can't wait to wear it again this winter. This one right here, I'm struggling with, y'all, and I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna tell you why. You do have to overspray Angel Share as well. I do, right? I overspray all my fragrances, so it doesn't matter. But for me to get a decent 6-7 hours out of it, I have to overspray it. But the thing about Angel Share is I don't wear it all day. That fragrance I wear when I'm going out at night in the winter. Excuse me. So I still overspray, but if you were trying to get all day with it, you would have to decant Angel Share. I'm going to tell you that right now. This right here, though, it's not a love for me. I like it. I'm glad I have it. It has a time and a place. I think it's a little too something, and I don't know what it is. This is me being very honest. I'm straight notation. We going right down to how I feel. It doesn't make me feel sexy wearing it. It doesn't. It doesn't give me that I'm about to throw on my heels and go out on I wouldn't wear this even on a date night. It leans a little too masculine, and I love masculine scents, and I don't mind it, but this it's something that's not sitting. I probably have to play with it a little more. I like it, I just don't love it. I don't love it, and it's not something I'm just gonna pick up. It's nice, don't get me wrong. It's nice, and that's, I think, where it stops. It's nice. It's great. Aesthetics is great. Dropping $200 on something for aesthetics is one thing, right? If I were to tell you, if you don't have any of the Killian's by Liquor's collection, I would hands down recommend Angel Share over this one. Yes, it's boozy. You're gonna smell the rum and all that other stuff, but even the staying power, I would say by hour 2.5, I couldn't smell it in my scent bubble, but I could smell it on my skin. By the 4th hour, I couldn't smell it. So this does not have a good lasting power. This gives me straight up Lost Cherry lasting power type vibes. And for those of you that know Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, it does disappear, right? But that smells so good that you can just carry a decant and you deal with the disappearing act. This one right here, I'm not there. I'm not there, y'all. I'm just not. I think probably I'm going to hold off using it again until it gets colder and see if I feel differently. I'm also going to spray this on a man, let them wear it and see if the dry down hits different, if the longevity hits different on them. But for me, in my house, this is, I'm not going to repurchase. I'm going to keep it. I'm not sending it back, but I wouldn't repurchase it. Angel Share, as soon as the next VIB sale comes, I'm going to purchase a backup, right? So that's how I feel. So when you compare the two, Angel Share all the way. This, don't get caught up in the bottle that you get stuck with a fragrance you don't like. You need to sample this first, okay? Just to make sure. Some of it got on my thumb, so I'm going to tell you right now, it is different, very different. It is not that sweet, which makes it for me more leaning masculine. It's not sweet, right? So I would say take your time with this one. Get a sample of it, work the sample out before you commit to a full bottle. That's just me, y'all. I couldn't even come up with a good storyline for this. And fragrances make me think about stories, and I should be able to think about an event I would wear this to, or what kind of outing would I wear this to. I couldn't even get that far, y'all. I couldn't even get that far with this one, right? I would say maybe if you were going to something like a basketball game, you know, like if I was going to watch the Knicks play, would I wear this? Maybe, right? Yes, I'm a Knicks fan. Don't judge. I'm telling you, don't judge. But if I were going to do that, yeah, I would wear this. I think, actually, you know what? Probably wear Creed Aventus for her and not this. I can't think of a place I would wear this to. I have to play with it more, y'all. My first impression is it's okay. It's okay. And I don't know if I'm okay with just okay for $200 because it's $195 whole dollars. Okay? But that's my review, and it's short and it's sweet of Apple Brandy on the Rocks by Killian. I think that it's a great fragrance. It's probably better suited for a man, but you know, wear what you want, when you want, how you want, put as many sprays as you want, do whatever you want to do. But for me, this is I'm gonna hold this out until probably the December time frame, bring it back out and see if I feel the same. And if I do, of course, I'll let you know at my end of year updates. But for right now, I'm gonna put it on pause. All right, y'all. That's all for today. Let me know down in the comments. Did you purchase it blindly? Did you go smell it anywhere? What are your thoughts? Are you gonna grab this fragrance? Are you not? I'm interested in knowing what your thoughts are. Again, don't forget to like the video, share the video, and if you are not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel, become a part of the ChrisLuvsLux family. With all that being said, I want everyone to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye, guys.